Super loud, huh? It's at the shop. Fuck. Should I go get it? It'd be better. Damn. I'm on my way to the gym on this extremely sunny morning. And I have not been to the gym in about 9 days, I think. All of the gyms near me have been closed since the day before the hurricane. And finally one of them reopened. 9 days. When you work out every single day, going a week and a half with no gym, you feel it. It feels like I haven't been in the gym in a very long time. I don't have that pump that you carry around when you work out every day. I feel totally flat. My appetite is not where it normally is. I'm not sleeping as well as I normally am when I'm working out. I don't think I'm expending any of that energy, so I'm kind of laying in bed a little bit restless lately. So I've got to get back in there, man. I mean, just from a hormone point of view, from a mental point of view, just routine all the way around. I really like starting my day in the gym. So I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna do back today. Adam is still stuck in North Carolina. I think he's making his way back down. I have no idea what kind of trip that's gonna be. If it's gonna be difficult to find gas, if there's gonna be highways blocked and stuff like that. He's got a hell of a road trip ahead of him. So I'm gonna keep working out until he gets back, and hopefully he'll jump back in the gym with me after he gets back and settled. So now we're finally gonna start the day right. We're gonna hit the gym, and then we got a sweet ass video to film today. So I'm gonna work with Gabe on that. So let's get the day going. Tell you what, first set, I felt super weak. Super weak. Second set, felt super weak. I was like, what is going on? Then as soon as I got in the third, fourth set, it all came back. Felt so good. Had so much energy. I was so glad to be back in there. It's just like the same thing that happens when, like, if you get sick and you're out of the gym for a week or two, you lose your pump, you feel out of it, you don't feel like yourself, and it takes a couple sets to get back into it. But as soon as your body starts to remember, it goes, man. It goes very easy, very natural. I had a short workout, but a great workout. I'm so glad to get back in routine. So now it's time to get back to the shop, into our little makeshift office, because our corporate office still doesn't have phones and still doesn't have internet, so everybody's jammed into the retail center right now, which is cool. It's a good vibe because everybody's kind of in the same little communal area. Now this is a collection of the supplements I'm currently using, and I've been using for several months now. Now it does change from time to time, so if I make any major changes, I'll definitely update you guys as we go. But there's two really important things to keep in mind. First of all, this is a supplement stack that works for me personally, and not all supplements work the same for everybody. And number two, this is a supplement stack that works for my goals. If you have different goals than me, your supplements may look completely different. Now, my goal has always been to slowly but surely continue to gain lean muscle mass. Fat loss is not part of my goal. So if your goal is to gain lean muscle mass, a lot of these supplements may be relevant to you. But if your goal is to lose weight and burn fat, your supplements may look completely different. So I'll go over each one briefly and why I use it and why I like it, starting with this one. This is the Isolized Protein by Species Nutrition. The reason why I like this product specifically is really two reasons. One is I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't digest dairy or whey very well. This is specifically a protein isolate, and I've found that I digest protein, whey protein isolate a lot easier than I do whey concentrate. And most of the proteins out there are whey concentrate or a blend of concentrate and isolate. So I really like this one. If you have trouble digesting dairy, this is a perfect supplement for you on the protein side. The second reason I like it is it's only 2 scoops and you get about almost 60 grams of protein, and it is so easy to drink. The flavor's good, but more importantly, it's not thick, it's not heavy, it's not difficult to drink. It's even after you mix 2 full scoops and like 14 ounces of water, it's still very thin and very easy to drink. I like this product a lot. This right here is Carbolin. I've actually used a lot of different carb sources in my day. A lot of them work pretty good, but this one, in my opinion, works the best. Now, the reason why I use it is I take 2 scoops of this before the gym, and I take 1 scoop mixed with my Isolyze after the gym. I need, personally, a lot of carbs in my body in order to get a solid workout without feeling jittery or shaky or having my blood sugar to go down and drop. So I always have to put some carbs in my body before the gym. So 2 scoops of this is actually 100 grams of carbs. They're kind of like a hybrid of fast-acting and slow-acting carbs. So they get in your system quickly, but they don't burn off very quickly. You get to maintain that energy as you go. I really like this product a lot, and to give you a kind of an idea of how well it works, I used to carry these little gel packs, these things right here, and I used to have them in my pocket when I would work out, because a lot of the times if I was working out hard, I would burn through all my glycogen and I would need energy. I would start to get a little bit faint and a little dizzy, and I used to have to take one of these gel packs halfway through the workout. Ever since I started taking Carbolin, I have not used these gel packs, maybe very, very rarely on like a hard leg day, but this stuff is awesome. This right here is PMP by GAT Nutrition. This is a pre-workout. It's stim-free. I don't like using stimulants when I work out. They just make you too jittery, and I just think you can get your energy in better ways, and also they constrict your blood vessels. So a lot of times when you're in the gym, you're looking to fill your muscle tissue with blood. You're trying to get that pump, of course, and if you're constricting all of your blood vessels because of the caffeine, you're really being counterproductive there. So PMP, the blue raspberry flavor is stim-free. I like this one a lot. If you're looking for a good stim-free pre-workout, this is a great one. This is Vasky by MTS Nutrition. I actually stack these two together before the gym. This is also just kind of like a pump agent, and sometimes, depending on what muscle group I'm working out, I'll put 1 scoop of this and 1 scoop of this together, and that helps me get even better of a pump. I really like these products working together. This is the Concrete. This is creatine hydrochloride. I do cycle creatine in and out of my workouts from time to time. I'll go on for 2 months, I'll go off for a month, on for 2 months. First of all, it's microdosing, so I mean the size of the scoop is super tiny. You're using very little product, which I really like. I mean, creatine monohydrate is obviously long-term studied and proven results, but using 5 grams of it, I tend to always get headaches whenever I use creatine monohydrate. I've tried it on and off forever. I really like the product. I know it does a great job, but I'd rather not deal with the headaches. Now, again, that's how it affects me personally. That doesn't mean that's how it's going to affect you. A lot of people use creatine monohydrate with no headaches and no problems. For me, I get the headaches no matter how much I hydrate. I know you may think, oh, you're not hydrating enough. Trust me. No matter how much I hydrate, I get the headaches. This is allowing me to keep the creatine in my body and get a little extra ATP without getting the side effects of the monohydrate that I personally get. So again, a couple months on, a couple months off of this. And then this is a product I've been using for the past 12 weeks. It's called Peak Physicor. I don't have long-term feedback for you guys yet on it, but it's supposed to increase your strength and your power output. I can tell you I've been using it long enough to know that I'm going to continue to use it. It's supposed to build up in your system as you go. I like it. I'm going to keep using it. Again, when you're staying natural, you only have so many options. So putting something into your system can either A, actually really help you and give you a little bit more of a push, or B, just give you that placebo effect of, oh, I have something in my body now that's new, and that can just give you a little bit of a mental rejuvenation, and it makes you think, well, I've got something new in my system, I'm going to hit it even harder. So I like to kind of move this in and out as we go. So these are all the supplements I take right now. If you have any questions at all, put a comment in the section below, and I'll try to answer them the best that I can. Most of this stuff, I get all of it at tigerfitness.com. I really like that website. I like the guy behind it, and I think they do a great job with their customer service. And I think this one I get off of Amazon. So if you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment, and let's get back to the day. Over here at the shop now with Gabe. Gotta put stairs there one day. Doing a little bit of testing. This is what you do when you go from testing material, development material, to production material. Got to make sure that the production material always matches up and syncs exactly with the behavior of the testing and development material. So, go ahead and start on one and then verse the other. Here comes the production material. Okay, production material. Oh, now development material. So far, they look pretty identical, which is a very good thing. Stack some more coats. Now here's after 5 coats. It's so bright that the camera has a really hard time picking it up. But the good news is production and development materials are identical, which means it's almost time to release them. This is gonna be some bright ass wheels. You want them on your car?
Sure.
All right.